Spring's almost over, summer is almost here. Let's talk about the change of seasons, shall we? Hey everybody, I'm Neal. I'm an outdoor mental health and something creator. I post videos here every day on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. And I want to talk about changing of seasons. So right now I'm sitting in Ashland, Oregon at Lithia Park. You might be able to hear the creek behind me. Here's a little taste of the creek. I filmed here plenty of times before, and today is May 30th. You're gonna be watching this video probably somewhere around June 2nd, I guess. And it was 92 degrees today. It was stinking hot, except it's not summer. On Sunday, today is Friday, it's gonna be like 65 here. We're in that weird time where things are just slowly changing. The seasons are slowly starting to change. We had a lot of rain's tapering off, it's getting really hot and it's getting really cool and some clouds are coming in. Things are gradually changing and the seasons are changing. And I feel like in my own life, I'm kind of in that same place right now. You can call them seasons, you can call them eras, whatever it is. I know the kids like to call them eras. You need to calm down. But I've been in this season for the last several years of coming into the outdoor influencer space, the content creator space, where I went viral and I've got to do a lot of really cool stuff. I got to go a lot of really cool places. Been living off brand deals for the last 3 years. But also there's been this turmoil of trying to get my two oldest the mental health services they need, dealing with their episodes and their just trying to keep them safe. And it's been a very difficult season and a hard season, but it's also been a very rewarding season and a life-changing season for me. And there's a mosquito on my camera. Dang mosquitoes. It's also a sign of the changes of the seasons when spring starts giving way to summer and you have mosquitoes everywhere in Oregon. It's great. I love mosquitoes. But lately, things have been changing for me and my family. Our two oldest, who we've adopted from foster care, have special needs. They were abused and neglected in every way you can think of before we adopted them. We've been fighting for years, but especially these last 3 years as their episodes and behaviors became really problematic because of their trauma and other things. We're trying to get them the right diagnoses, the right services, and they're getting into adulthood. They're transitioning into that part of their life where they're gonna be able to get other services and help. And at the same time, my wife, myself, and our youngest daughter, who's just transitioned into middle school, are going into a new season of life where it's gonna be the three of us, it's gonna be middle school, it's gonna be lots of basketball. And I know in my own life, in my own career, I'm transitioning into this phase where I'm doing a lot of speaking now. I'm speaking at VidCon in 2 weeks from when you watch this video. I am looking at doing some consulting. I wanna really get into filmmaking because that's what I went to college for. You know, in 2019, I graduated Southern Oregon University with a degree in digital cinema, and I kind of fell into the influencer space trying to be a filmmaker. And I still kind of consider myself a filmmaker, kind of, sort of. But also in times of change, when the seasons change, there's a lot of inconsistency. Like I said, today was 92 degrees here in Ashland. On Sunday, it's gonna be like 68, 67, something like that. It's gonna be cool, nice, overcast. That's how I feel like my life's been lately. On one hand, I'm seeing good things, good prospects coming up. On the other hand, there's turmoil and hardship, and it's really hot and it's overbearing, and I just wanna curl up inside and turn on the AC full blast and just turn up some Lana Del Rey and just ignore the world. And then the next minute I'm happy-go-lucky because I got some good news and my mood just changes. It goes back and forth. I'm also getting ready to go into the season of my life where I'm gonna start GLP-1s here soon. I don't know exactly how my body's gonna react. I know talking to my doctors and my dietitian that it looks like these things are good for me. The medication should be here when you watch this video. I actually should have the medication in my hand and start my first dose, but that's gonna be changing my body. And it's gonna be the season of maintaining, you know, good nutrition and making sure my body's getting enough protein, I'm getting enough sleep, and I'm taking this medication that's supposed to help regulate how my body thinks and desires food and how it processes food and how my metabolism works. I've been in a fat body my entire life, so this is an entirely new season for me. And right now I'm in that weird transition where it's like I've made the decision to do it, I pursued it, I've got a partnership to do it, and now I'm just waiting met with the doctors. And I know there's gonna be a whole season of, things. I'm not gonna take some magic shot and, all of a sudden I'm gonna be this strong, skinny guy. And that's not even my desire. I just wanna be able to, hike through a slot canyon, have a regular sized kayak and have a 2-person fisherman's kayak, not have to worry about airplanes anymore, not constantly have this voice in my head that say eat, 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 eat. And also transitioning to more of just being someone who goes and encourages people and a filmmaker and all these things. And it's really scary. The changing of the seasons, the changing of the eras, whatever you want to call it, is stinking scary. Like, I think of my wife and my management team right now. I have a great manager and they're amazing, fun stuff. But some cool opportunities have come about. I've decided to post on here every stinking day, and I don't know why I did this. I don't know how I've been able to do this. This is the 15th video of me posting every day, which I had trouble posting 2 weeks in a row before, and I just made this decision about 2.5 weeks ago. I can do that. I think I'm gonna do that because you guys can see the scripted stuff and funny stuff on Instagram and TikTok and on Shorts, and all the stupid hike for stupid mental health stuff. But I still have this desire as someone who was a pastor for 15 years and taught and encouraged and poured my knowledge and wisdom, for lack of a better term, into people, to do that on here. And I want to do that. And so the changing of the seasons is scary, but it's important to know that whatever season you're in, there's gotta be a purpose for it. I think about winter. Winter, everything is dead. This park right here, leaves on the ground, snow on the ground. It looks really pretty, but for all intents and purposes, people are hibernating. Animals are hibernating, the leaves are dead, snow on the ground, and that snow is on the ground. And eventually comes spring, and that snow melts, and it nourishes all the trees and plants and brings life and wildflowers and really cool stuff. And then we have summer, and then more stuff can grow, and then fall, we have all this cool fruit from all the stuff, but then those plants begin to die and we begin the whole cycle over again. And like right now, we're in that transition stage. It's not really spring anymore. It's not quite summer yet. It's 92 on one day, 68 on another. And just trying to figure out how am I supposed to dress? Like, I'm burning up in this flannel right now, but the sun just set, so it's kind of cool. I just like how I look in a red flannel because I think I look extra outdoorsy in it, because I gotta look the part when you're an outdoorsy content creator like me. You have to, I'm the brawny man. Also, these hats from Dome hats, freaking love them. They fit my large head, if you haven't seen me wearing these before. And so I've just been dealing with this changing of the seasons. But there's a lot of balls in the air, a lot of things are changing that have been different over the last 3 years. In our family, in my own personal life, likely in my physical body, in my career. And I know that there's gotta be a purpose in it. I know that there has to be a reason for it. And, am I a particularly spiritual person? Yeah, I kinda am. I don't hold to any one particular religion or faith, but, I believe that the divine, the universe, there's gotta be some sort of purpose. Even in the suffering, in the insurmountable injustice and harm that we see in the world. Anyways, thanks for watching. I blabbed on quite a bit. This is actually the second time I recorded this video. I did it at the front of Lithia Park earlier, and there was just too many people and I was too distracted, so I came back here while the light was still good. If you could do me a favor, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and also share one of my videos with your friends. People on Instagram saying, I didn't know you posted every day. I've been posting on Instagram that I post on YouTube every day, but the platforms don't like to tell the other platforms that people are posting on them. Also, YouTube thinks you're gonna like these videos. Thank you so much. And yeah, keep your head up. Love you. Have a great day, and bye-bye.